probably slept with a damn cameraman. Why are we still talking about Bola? Why does this reunion have 3 parts? They could have wrapped this up in one. Welcome back to my channel. So today is the last day of season 13, the last part of the reunion, part 3. I am here for this. I'm so done with the show. I got my popcorn. I was contemplating if I was going to, but I popped it, not a lot. Hopefully I don't sit and eat this entire bag, but it's about to start, so let's see what kind of boringness they get. Listen, Candy and Portia needs not to be friends, because once the bond is broken, that's done with. You can always forget, but you don't need to go back there. Don't matter. They wanted a piece of Porlo. I don't know why that even matters to her. Oh my god. Well, who cares? I'm still mad at Tanya for putting herself at the scene of the crime. Tanya's a snitch, and they're not friends. They're not friends. They're co-workers. I agree with Kenya. They're not friends. She should have kept her mouth shut. Exactly. You're a snitch. Oh, she gonna piss me off this good Sunday. It's none of your business. She really mad that she didn't get a piece of Bolo. I'm just saying. I don't think Latoya and Kenya are really friends. Like, you see how Latoya is quick to like disagree with Kenya? Kenya doesn't like that in her friends. This is the one time I'm claiming Latoya. That one time. You know what? I feel like even if the cameras were there, they'd still be having this big old issue here because Lord Jesus. No, we don't care if you slept with Bolo. Because it's a girl code. It really was. Why are we still talking about Bola? Why does this reunion have 3 parts? They could have wrapped this up in one. No, it's not. No, it's not. You're doing that for a storyline now. No, it's not, man. I'm so freaking over this girl. No, it's not. If you guys agreed upon something, why are you talking about it? Just dry snitching. All out here just snitching all over the place. Snitch. Oh my god. You see why like too many females around is a problem? That's a problem. No loyalty to each other. Like, oh my god. Listen, if it was, I can't even say, I don't even know who's Kenya's friend. Like, if it was a friend of Kenya's, Kenya would not have said anything. If it wasn't Portia, she would not have said anything. If it was Candy, she would not have said anything. She would not have been going on in this whole thing. Like, who slept with Bolo? Who the hell cares who slept with Bolo? Maybe she want to do it again. Listen, I'm just like, I'm so over them. Like, they needs not to come back. Who cares, Marlo? Who cares? Yo, my popcorn's almost done and I'm pissed off. It's like 10 minutes in. Who cares? Who cares about who slept with Bolo? I'm not gonna lie. Kenya's a very jealous person. And I know y'all really like her. But if you really pay attention to her, she's a real jealous person. Like, really jealous. So all of this is straight jealousy. And she mad she didn't sleep with Bolo? I understand that someone has to be the villain, but in this situation, who cares about Bolo? Who cares? As long as your life wasn't endangered, nobody should be talking about this. Nobody should care who a woman sleeps with or who a man sleeps with. Unless it's your man. And if it's not your man, why is it your business? I'm gonna lie, they stream too much. Like, my ears. Like, my god. I mean, if you're a prostitute, then you're a prostitute. Like, Portia, facts. Maybe. Facts. She's very obsessed with other people. Like, okay, listen. I don't know why there needs to be a full ass episode on freaking Bolo. Why? Because my whole question is, Andy asked the wrong question. My whole question is, right? Let's just say Portia, allegedly, did sleep with Bolo. Now what? What? We're supposed to be like, oh my gosh, you so nasty? No, I don't care. I personally don't care. So I wouldn't be like, if Portia came out and said, let's just say it was Portia, and Portia came out and said it, what would Kenya be talking about all season? Which is what I want to know. Because I don't understand why it's anybody's business. It's no, for all y'all know, he probably slept with a damn cameraman. Hello? We don't know. So why are we acting as if we do? I mean, I personally don't care. I don't care. Like, I don't know why Kenya's so obsessed with this. Like, she's trying to make Portia look so bad. Like, it's like, okay, fine. Portia dragged you and people didn't condemn her because you deserved it. You still need your ass beat, right? Number one. Then two, the whole thing with Portia and Phaedra and fucking Candy. Like, I'm so upset. I'm so irritated because I don't understand why they're so obsessed with this. And people were saying, oh, if it was Kenya, they would still be talking about it. I still will be asking why do they care? Why does it matter? It does not matter if someone stepped to Polo. Y'all trying to be all dignified knowing y'all doing some nasty stuff in the back. Like, I just feel like they just need to let it go and stop being friends and stop being co-workers. I was going through a midlife crisis because the way how she inserted herself into this drama, I'm not here for it. No, she wouldn't. She wouldn't even be talking about Bolo. Okay, that was a good question, whoever you were. Like, why weren't we talking about Cynthia's wedding this much in the middle of a pandemic? That's what I want to talk about. Oh my God. So we gonna talk about this whole prophet thing? Yo, I'm about to cuss Drew all the way out and I don't even know her. This girl, you don't have a husband anymore, do you? I swear to God, Kenya is miserable. She can't be genuinely happy for people. I agree with you. It's not cool. Like, honestly, I'm disgusted by this now. I'm disgusted by this. Don't talk about her. She left. Drew's very judgmental, so I'm not here for this segment. I'm gonna be really upset. There'll be a bunch of F's and R's up in this beef. Nobody was talking about the prophet. Only you, child. Like, of course, the man's gonna lie. Well, I don't care if he's with Latoya, but like, who gives a F? Like, her mother is a pastor. Why can't she go and do a baby blessing? Like, what the hell? Listen here, right? Before we get into this conversation, because that's how serious it is for me. All right. Drew, this prayer and that prophet, I'm not here for it. I'm with Kenya right now. I mean, I'm not here for it. Like, make it make sense. Make this make sense. Who cares? You see the problem that I have. A pause. You see the problem that I have with these Christian people. Did she not have a child outside of wedlock? If I'm not mistaken, like, why is she so judgmental right now? Yo, I'm done with this show. Who's making all these men and women prophets? Because until they tell me that they saw the Lord Savior Jesus Christ standing in front of them in burning bush, what kind of prophet are they? They're men and women. Drew needs to be mad at herself because she introduced Latoya to the man. So if the man got his rocks off, it's his business. Thank you, Drew. Andy said it caused a rift in the prophet community. Yo, he is shady. That is shady. Who cares? Like, who cares? Who cares? Who cares? But who cares if he's single? She was separated. I don't know if she was single at the time. Yeah, she's separated, so she's not fully single. Okay, Drew needs not to come back next season because this don't make no damn sense. Not just say these are spiritual receipts. She needs to go. No, I'm with Kenya and Latoya, so now she's smearing him because he didn't do her baby blessing. Oh my, wasn't he not? Didn't I just say he's a man? Now he's a false prophet? So you made him a false prophet? You know what? I don't understand the double standard that Kenya has. She's mad that people were laughing at her relationship with Mark, but she did the same thing with Nene. She did the same thing with Portia. She did the same thing with I think she did something like that with Cynthia. She did it with Kim. Like, come on. Your man was controlling you. That's what you don't want us to know. We already know who Mark is, okay? Mark was controlling that. Mark was the alpha male, because she likes to call herself an alpha, but she really wasn't the alpha in her relationship. He said bark. She said how loud. He said jump. She said how high. It's that simple. I mean, come on. Like, we're supposed to feel sorry for her now that there's something going on. Like, come on. I just don't think they were ever gonna be good friends, Portia and Kenya, because you are passive aggressive to everyone. Yeah, does she hear herself talk? Do we watch the same show? Like, I don't get it. Drew, we don't care what you gotta say. honestly, y'all, I just listen. Clearly, okay, Kenya was going through something in her marriage. Do I think it was right that anybody was laughing at it? No. However, the reason why they responded the way they did is because she had all this mouth and lip for everybody else. She's been attacking people. She's been attacking people since she started this show. And all of a sudden, here comes this one man because we've seen you. You want to get married, you want to have children, but most importantly, she wanted to have a child. So now here she has this man who she wants to have this child with, and all of a sudden, she becomes a mute in this relationship. But when he's not around, she's the same bee towards everybody else. How can you not have a side conversation? Be like, yo, what's going on over here? You know what I'm saying? I don't know what they do in the background, though. I don't know if anybody reached out to her. Because for all I know, to be honest with you, it could have been an abusive relationship because he definitely controlled her. He definitely said, no, don't do this. Don't say that. Don't go here. I'm not doing this. And she followed. So maybe, and I agree with her, maybe someone should have stepped in and say, hey, what's going on, whatever, whatever. But if someone has a track record of being hostile towards you, are you going to really approach them? Like, I mean, deep down as a good human being, you should, but are you really going to? Knowing that they're aggressive towards you? Like, this is where people need to understand how you present yourself and how you are and how you behave towards people affects your daily life. I don't know this girl personally, but what I see on TV, I don't like her. I really don't. And it's sad because it's like, you can tell she had no voice in that relationship. No voice whatsoever. Kenya probably wanted her wedding on national TV. That was a no-go for Mark. She probably wanted a birth special. That was still a no-go for Mark. Like, you get what I'm saying? All the things that she wanted, she wasn't able to get because of him. So don't get mad at the women. Get mad at the man. All right, guys. So I just watched the very last episode of season number 13. And this wrap-up is going to be quick because you've seen how I felt throughout this entire episode. Drew needs not to come back. I'm not here for LaToya coming back either. Honestly, Kenya could go. I think if they're gonna come back for another season, they're gonna have to do something different because this right here is getting to be a bit much. It's no longer. Remember once upon a time that they used to show them actually doing stuff? I ain't seen none of that. I hope we were talking about Bolo and baby blessings. Like, who the hell cares? That is it for this season 13. It was a dry season. It was very boring. For me, it was boring, but I entertained myself with my popcorn, okay? They need to do something different or just don't come back at all. Like, that's just how I see it. But it's a wrap, and I'll see you back here for the next season. Bye.